Hey there ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Today's video we're going to explore the Danger Hero perk. Briefly regenerate health and gain movement speed when your shield breaks. Sound a bit overpowered to you? Well, it is, and we're going to explore that. As you can see, I'm playing on 146 ping. Pretty much standard for me, but I wanted to make this video a little bit more challenging. So, we start the game primarily with grey weapons only. I've got the grey tactical pistol, Maven auto shotgun, and shield up. Interrupted by dodo busting walls, I attack my first opponent. 2 shots. Easy elim. Next, gather resources and get moving. I want to show you as much of this 8th elim win video as I can to give you an idea of gameplay without and with Danger Hero perk active. I must confess, this was not an intentional video, as this was a normal game I was playing and then astounded by the difference in character performance when the perk kicked in. First perk received, light fingers. Weapons using light ammo, reload faster, pretty simple concept. However, generally you would need to reload mid-fight or switch weapons mid-fight using these weapons. Helpful if you're the only player with it, definitely. Check in. The mini castle area I've landed in pretty much looted out, only found one opponent, still early game, moving towards the safe zone. Doing the game challenges, getting the heat up, venting my disappointment. Gerald of Rivia still not released on PS4. Crazy, I know. Unlocked him weeks ago on the Series X. Unacceptable? Is this not the same game everyone is playing? And just how does that work? Check out. Saving sanity, waiting patiently. Discovered by my second elim, still venting my Rivia frustration. My altercation met walls with roofs. Most players don't completely box up these days. I think it's to save on resources. I believe you should use what you have at the time. If you don't, you probably won't. Finally, the perk I'm so anxiously waiting to highlight. The Danger Hero. Briefly generate health and gain movement speed when your shield breaks. Why is this so overpowered, you may ask? You basically gain a new life each time you get shot at least 3 times. Okay, level with me. We all have played other games, right? No? Okay, never mind. In Fortnite, too many players at close range could potentially destroy players in 3 or 4 shots, some even less. So if you're shot 3 times and you get to regenerate your health, autoform, it's a new life. Moving on. So far, haven't dared to use the Danger Hero perk as yet, but in a minute or two, it will become evident of the potential it has to help you win a game, if activated. Not wasting ammo and resources on NPCs, my goal is to win this game. The activation of Soaring Sprints perk, which enables the player to jump much higher and with lower gravity while sprinting, will help me get around a lot faster. In Fortnite, fluid movement is everything. Dashing and daring, courageously sliding, bouncing through the forest. Bounds and bounds, and bounds and bounds of non-player filled real estate with less than 20 players remaining. Most of the island is filled with barrenness. What a wonderful world. If it weren't for the soaring sprints, I would have to drive through to the next safe zone. Disadvantage of that is you would normally avoid cliffs you would have to build up to reach, missing possible eliminations, just like what I can hear up there right now. Let's go. Building up to the fight, I'm interrupted by a player attacking my structure. Running along the structure, I determine more of where the player may be below me. I drop down next to it, quickly eliminate and continue on my desired route using soaring sprints and grey weapons. As you can see, they are much more powerful in this season for some reason. With the heroes landing, I grace the forest floor and enter a nearby bush. Then emerging between 2 trees to find evidence of a recent fight, I gain my next perk. First Assault. The first bullet in the magazine of your assault rifle deals bonus damage. I then notice a player. My possible next elimination. Firing with bounds of bravado. I then give chase. But the player is much too quick. I hurl a few grenades in frustration and then decide to take a less NPC filled route through Anvil Square. With the storm so close, restocking healing items may prove to become a problem that could cause me to lose the game unnecessarily. With the new and improved AI attack mechanic of the NPCs and mini-bosses, They tend to follow and obtain better firing angles on you, so it's advisable to traverse such areas in early game, so you're able to recover health before going up against the human player. That's if you don't land in the thick of it. Some really good players land in high traffic areas and decimate everything, even destroying buildings. Man, I wish I could be that good someday. Leaving Anvil Square, I baited and blindsided my next opponent. From experience, I tried not to be where it may expect me to be. And that worked out great for an easy elim. Danger Hero perk kicked in and allowed me to scurry off proudly with a boost of speed. Find a safe place to regroup, take a shield potion. The healing process was solved. Back to 100 shield and 100 health. Not convinced yet? Stay tuned. In the final fight, it helps me out hella. After tossing my remaining grenades at my downhill opponent, I attempted to avoid the storm and to cut it off where it may emerge. However, my opponent is a strategic genius, doubled up and resurfaced behind me. If I didn't turn around when I did, I may have been forced to use the Danger Hero perk again. We exchanged indignation, the storm approaching, and now, in late game, I decided a tactical retreat would be the best course of action. I marched proudly into the safe zone, where I found a Deku Smash supply drop. It was just the edge I needed to win the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I can continue with normal commentary from this point on. So I opened the Deku Smash supply drop, I got the Deku Smash, and as soon as I did, I was attacked by another player. I boxed up as best I could, got the Deku Smash ready, and somehow I botched that up. I somehow threw it through the ground because it didn't do any damage. Another opponent was trying to get into my box. So this player was using the run and gun SMG. However, it didn't calculate the fire rate of it and paid for that. And that was the easy elim. After receiving a Deku Smash from another player, you can see, well, how poorly my ping handles shots, because basically all those shots just bled through my wall. A danger perk coming to my aid here and helping to regenerate my health. So I just did a beeline absolutely around the whole safe zone, and I'm actually doing a tactical attack here. But I'm forced to use the danger perk again. This player came right into my zone and I was able to use the Deku Smash, which swatted him away from me, and then he retaliated with his own Deku Smash, which I was able to avoid amazingly. It's weird how that works, you know. I mean, I shot that player and eliminated that player, but yet that player was still able to hit me with the shockwave hammer. Well, okay. Some mysteries will remain mysteries. So I wasn't about to let this player take my crown, and I have no idea how I missed with this Deku Smash. This was on point. Okay, so I built a couple of walls, got the crown, built a few more walls. I wanted to test out the highest weapon because I didn't want the same thing to happen to me that happened to the other player. So that's what I was doing there before attacking this player and sending that player back to the lobby using the heist SMG. So I've just reloaded the heist SMG. The fire rate is not consistent with this weapon, because yeah, I'm using it again and it runs out of bullets, so I had to switch to my tactical pistol and ended the game with that. Well guys, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you noticed how many times the Danger Hero perk actually helped me out in that game. If you do enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care everybody.